So this morning we are doing a few estimates. We've got a 9 o'clock in Lawrence. We've got a 10 o'clock in Overland Park, and then we have a noon back in Lawrence. Two of the moves are out of state. One is just a local. We'll probably try to get you guys inside one of the estimates, probably not all of them. I don't want to scare people away with the camera, but that is my main responsibility today, as I do sales every now and then. I do like it, so I just happened to be on the phones a little bit earlier this week and went ahead and set up some estimates for myself. I like the long distance moves. It's kind of my bread and butter, so I'll take you guys along for that. We'll kind of go through after each estimate what I saw, how that process goes, and then if the noon customer is comfortable with it, we might give you a tour of her house. It's a really cool house on Tennessee Street in Lawrence. That it's kind of a historical area. I don't know for sure if the house is historical, but it looks cool. Hello?
Hey, what's up, dude?
Hey.
I'm just wondering, most of those other jobs don't say that they're available till noon. Can we go over there or not?
Yeah, you can call either one and see if they're ready for you.
Okay, sounds good. Let's give them a call then.
We thought it might just take a little longer to dig that storage stuff out.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I like that. Get a little extra reach just in case. But no, yeah, we knocked it out. Ain't that much.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, you can call them or call the office and have Zoe do it if you'd like.
All right, sounds good.
All right, thanks. Thanks, Mike. Bye. We had a customer yesterday. They were moving to Portland, Oregon. They bought a new house in Lawrence, relatively big house, like a $1.2 million house that they were upgrading to. They also bought all of the furniture in the home. And how they did that is similar to what I did with my house. So you buy the house like you normally would, but then you pay the sellers directly for their furniture outside of the real estate transaction itself. What happened with this customer was the closing on the home fell through, so they no longer owned the home. However, they had already paid the seller for all of the furniture in the house. So now she has a weird situation where she has to move her current home to Portland, Oregon, plus all of the furniture from the mansion that she was attempting to purchase. So what we're trying to do there is figure out, the best option for her. That she doesn't own the house. And there are now new buyers of that home, so she really has to get that furniture out of the house, but she also has to get to Oregon. So we've got solutions for that. We have a full storage facility on site. We've got warehouse storage, climate controlled, non-climate controlled units. So we're considering moving all of that furniture she purchased into storage, while she kind of figures out, is she going to keep all of that stuff? Will it fit into her new house in Oregon? Is she going to try to sell some of it? So these are just interesting little things that we deal with every day. So when a customer tells me, which they do quite frequently, hey, I've got kind of a unique, peculiar situation that's complicated, I usually tell them, I'm sure I've heard of it before. So it's just things like that that make this job super interesting from an operations and sales standpoint, is you kind of have to juggle all of these balls and help customers figure out what they're going to do with all their stuff.
I wonder if she could sell some of it to the new buyers.
She attempted to, and they did not want any of the furniture. They were moving, I guess, from a rather large house also, and already had a ton of furniture, so kind of stinks. Tough situation for her, and it's a time crunch also combined with it, so she was pretty stressed out, but we're going to help her figure it out.
You need anything? Any furniture?
Maybe.
Wow, that's crazy.
Cybertruck in the wild. There's a lot of Cybertrucks in town.
Hi, this is sorry, not able to take your call right now. Here is your name and number and a brief message. I'll call you back as soon as possible. Thanks so much.
Hey Jan, this is Reese with Professional Moving and Storage. I have an estimate scheduled for you today at 10 o'clock. Just wanted to let you know that I had an appointment before you that's running a little bit behind, but I'm on my way to you. I should be there about 10:20. This is my cell phone, and you can call me back when you get this message. If that doesn't work for you still, I apologize, but I'm on the way. Thanks, bye. Okay guys, we finished our first estimate here in Lawrence. They're just moving locally right down the road. They've been in the house 20 years, so they had a good amount of furniture and contents in the home to be moved. What I love about this town the most is, and my sister Madison is here with us today. She's filming.
That's an ugly color.
Yeah, they painted our old house red. We're kind of in our old neighborhood where we grew up, so we actually knew those people, sort of, in a roundabout Lawrence type of way. She taught at the junior high that we both went to, and Madison hung out with her son when they were in, junior high or high school. So, great connections there. They knew the same realtors we knew. They were referred to us by a past move customer that we moved like a month ago. So hopefully we get that job. It'll take a good amount of time to get them moved. We've got it scheduled for, estimated for 2 days for them to get all of their stuff out and over to their new place. But should be good. We're headed to our next one up in the Johnson County area. This lady is moving to somewhere out of state. I cannot for the life of me recall where that is. She's going to... Yep, I don't know. She's going somewhere. So we're going to move her. But we are headed that way right now. We are going to be a little bit late to her appointment just because we got to chatting. So I called and left her a voicemail. Make sure that was okay, that we were still en route. So if she calls back, we'll make sure to get that on the cam. But again, that's what I love about Lawrence and the moving itself is I always run into people that I know in like a second or third type of connection. I've said in a Leadership Lawrence class that that's one thing I love about Lawrence, but also one thing I hate. I'm not like a huge people person, so you can't really go anywhere in town without seeing somebody you know or have this second or third connection with. But it also makes it something that is great about the town. So I'm pretty confident we will get that move. Just the rapport we had and their reaction to the pricing that I gave them was positive. So we'll see. We'll keep you up to date. Some things I noticed about that house, they have a couple of giant exercise pieces in the basement. They've got a piano on the main level, which shouldn't really be a problem for us. And they have like a lot of contents. When you get customers that have lived in a house for 20, 30 years, it's just the American way to collect and gather stuff and keep it, hide it away in cupboards, cabinets, closets. So when you do a move quote, you have to really be cognizant about those. And I could tell after just seeing a couple closets and a couple cabinets that, you know, they were pretty well stocked up. So also like a big basement storage room with lots of totes and decor, and they had their dog's old bed down there, like that kind of stuff really adds up and can add some time to the move costs. Great people though. They also knew my father-in-law. That's how small this town is. It's raining outside. Hello.
I gotta bring some wedges in.
How's it going
I
here?
gotta bring some wedges in and a putter.
How we did that? Wedges in a... Wow. And you got the safe in there. How do you... Can you open the safe without having to move a bunch of stuff around?
Yeah.
So these are all of our crew uniform backups, sweatshirts,
Shout out to
T-shirts.
Zoe for folding and organizing all of those.
polos, beanies.
Nice.
Jackets,
We also keep
promotional products,
promo. This is all promo stuff now.
except for the top two shelves are all just the promo.
Promo stuff. We got baby merch for your little
I'd
little
like
one.
your next child in the blue one, please.
I would like mine in the pink. I'd like double girls.
Me too.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
I would like double nieces.
I'd like niece or nephew, triple nephews, triple nieces, any of it's fine.
Well, I'm gonna work on some quotes. We got a local move quote to do. We've got a long distance quote to do. We got to email the 12 o'clock lady back to confirm we're not coming. And yeah,
Meanwhile, boss man.
the benefits of being the owner of the company. Okay, so while we wait on lunch, the two estimates we did today, so we have the local move quote. It's going to be rated at an hourly rate. I just have to, it pretty much does itself if you put in the inventory, but just want to make sure that's squared away, get it sent to them. Pretty sure they'll book. The second quote is out-of-state move to Ohio, right? Dublin, Ohio, we said. Takes a little bit more effort. I need to check the rooms to make sure I got all the boxes and whatnot squared away. And then you have to work on that pricing a little bit, consider a couple of logistical items to factor in there, and I will get that sent too. I emailed the lady we were supposed to meet at noon. She said she couldn't meet and she'd like to do later. Unfortunately, I can't do later, so I told her I could run by first thing Monday morning since it's Friday. And we'll see what she says. But from now on, we're just going to grind on some office stuff and come back to it later.
Yo,
Hey, how are you guys doing?
we finished loading. We're going to lunch real quick. Customer pretty much recommended we take a lunch. She said there's something I got to do still.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, you can take a lunch, for sure.
Yeah. They told us, they were like, you guys don't got to make it a quick one. She was like, take no time. I was like, man, so we're going to go sit down real quick.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much, I'm going to text the customer, like, when we're good. And I'm like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, they told us, like, she was like, take your time. It's your mom. Like, okay.
All right. Loading went fine, though?
Yeah, it's just a lot of shit. Like, he really taking what's kind of helping us with a little bit more items. We grabbed a lot.
Did he not move? I guess he didn't move as much stuff as he said.
His garage had a lot still, but he didn't want us to grab anything from the garage. We were like, okay, it's fine. Basement had a decent amount in it. And the like very awkward couch, like it's a section where it was one of those that has like a trapezoid corner, so it was super fun to get on the stairs. But no, that was the hardest part. Everything else was just heavy upstairs. Like they just had like regular furniture upstairs and shit, 2 cribs, recliners. It wasn't that much. It was just a lot.
Okay.
Downstairs, we didn't expect them to have so much kids to the list. There's a lot of loose toys. So he was like, if you can grab it, grab it. He was like, if not, that's fine. He was like, I'll throw it in the box. Like, that's cool.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, well, guess I told you guys wrong this morning. Sorry about that.
No, that's fine. I'm pretty sure it's the customer, like, thinking that's what ready and is. Because, like, he He knew, you know what I'm saying? He took a lot of stuff apart though. It
Okay.
was good. It's just in the A. He did stack the fuck out of this truck.
All right. Well, at least you had Odell to stack it.
Yeah, no, for real. Odell's pretty good. Odell's doing pretty good though. We're chilling.
All right.
All right, we should be good.
All right.
For the
Sounds
football
good.
season. Yeah.
Thanks, man. Who was on it? Where'd you get that?
I've had it forever. Some customer gave it to me years ago.
That's Jamari Trailer.
Would have been the year I graduated high school.
No, yeah, this is Devontae Graham, number 4.
But he
Right?
would have been young.
Todd? No, Tyshawn Taylor was Todd.
This is DG, number 4.
Devontae Graham was good.
Maybe it was his first year. Because he was still there when I was at KU.
You were at KU that year?
No, this was the year before I was at KU.
Benefits of moving companies, you get cool stuff like this for free. Look what Jesse got at one of his estimates last time.
And then what about this?
Also from a move customer.
Here you go, Reese. They were 27-9, 13-5 in the Big 12. They won their 11th straight Big 12 championship.
He was on the team.
You're going to have to blur out the background.
Is that Andrew Wiggins, 22?
Those passwords are written back there.
Okay. Good luck figuring out what password is what.
AP ranked number 10.
Okay, I care about the roster.
Let's see what they did in the tournament.
I would really just like the roster.
Roster. Frank Mason III,
Okay.
Wayne Simeon Jr.,
Wayne Selden Jr.?
Selden Jr., Cliff Alexander,
Yep.
Devontae Graham,
Yeah.
C. Mikhailik,
Yeah.
Kelly Oubre Jr.
Okay. So yeah,
That's a good team.
it's got NBA
Taylor,
NBA signatures on here.
Danny Lucas, Perry Ellis.
PMS.